Hello everyone. So welcome to another video of watching me do exercise, the most exciting show on YouTube. As you can see, I'm stretching again, moving my legs, trying to get my legs way up here. But I've noticed when I do this movement that my hips crack a lot, and I'm not sure if that's meant to happen, but it happens nonetheless. And I wonder if that's bad. Maybe I'll Google it. Let me know in the comments if my hips are meant to crack when I swing my legs around. Also, you may notice that I am wearing lifting gloves here. And that's because the other day I actually ripped one of my calluses a little bit on my hand. And so I've had to, one, buy lifting gloves, and two, change my workout a little bit so that I can still progress in the kettlebell movements, but do so in a way that doesn't further hurt my hand. Because right now I'm unable to do snatches because that would just further rip off the callus on my hand. And I am also struggling to do cleans on a regular basis, so I can't rip out the cleans like I used to without hurting my hand. So I'm changing some of the exercises to let my hand heal a bit, but I still want to get some stuff done. Now I must say that the ripping of my callus is something I should have expected. I've been watching a bunch of kettlebell instruction videos from Mark Wildman at Wildman Athletica. Check out his YouTube channel. It's very informative. But he goes on about how snatches are one of the toughest exercises for your hands. They'll really rip them up. And, wow, that's what happened. And he said, when you're doing a kettlebell routine every day, you want to be able to cycle the exercises so that you're not doing snatches every single day. Just bear in mind, this is 4 times speed. But yeah, so I've had to reconsider whether I should be doing snatches and clean and press every single day in a row, because that could then lead to further injuries to my hands. So I'm considering how to change things up. But for this workout, I decided to switch out my clean and press into just doing the press. And again, I'm keeping my number of reps low on the press because, like I said in my earlier video, I'm deloading this week on my shoulder press. And then instead of doing swings, instead of doing snatches, I decided to put in some American swings, which you'll see me do later. But basically it's you swing the kettlebell with 2 hands way above your head. So it's a similar idea to a snatch. And it's basically I want to have still an overly explosive movement. All kettlebell movements are explosive in nature, but a snatch is one of the most explosive because the weight has to move the farthest distance in the quickest time. And an American swing is able to simulate that nicely without having to have the kettlebell rotate in my hands, and so it doesn't hurt my callus. And yeah, here we see I'm just cleaning from the floor. I'm not doing a swing. I find that when you clean from the floor it doesn't hurt as much. And especially on the presses here, I'm really trying to focus on the technique and have my arm move as straight up as possible, because sometimes I've noticed that my pressing, the form's gone a little shaky here and there. I start pressing diagonally, So I'm just trying to make sure that my shoulder is moving as efficiently as possible. And here we see the American swing. One tip, if you want to make this even harder, is that once the kettlebell gets way above your head, you then forcibly pull it back down in between your legs to create a better stretch shortening cycle, which is how your body is able to be explosive. And so you force the muscles to be short, and then they lengthen. Or not the other way around. But I'm not really doing that at the moment, because it's my first time doing these American swings, and I was just testing them out. I'm planning that I will be replacing the snatches entirely with the American swings for a little bit, and doing the same rep and set scheme that I was doing with snatches, just so I can maintain some progress until I start bringing snatches back in. I have nothing to say about high pulls. Today was a good day of high pulls again. And I've been adding squats at the end here, and I noticed that today my knees were hurting a little bit. Well, just my one knee. But as I progressed during the set, it got a little bit easier, which was nice. And so hopefully that if I just warm up my knees a little bit before doing squats, I should hopefully be able to do them pain-free pretty soon. And I'm not getting as low as I would like to, and so I'm going to be working on trying to get a little bit lower on these squats. But of course, trying to not do any pain. Now this is my afternoon workout, and again, when I'm doing pull-ups, I want to make sure I'm really warming up all the muscles around my shoulders, just so that my back can work as efficiently as possible and there's no lag between my shoulder muscles and my back muscles, because they're very connected. And so I just really warm up all of the motions, whatever I already come up with, so that I'm ready to do pull-ups, because now I'm starting to get into pretty high rep pull-ups. Doing 14 pull-ups in a row is not too easy, especially when I'm weighing about 94 kilos. So, and one of my hands has a callus on it. So I'm trying to give myself the best chance possible into doing the reps that I set out for myself. And I try to just get my chin above the bar, but I might consider doing a higher range of motion for my pull-ups in future. Alright, so the audio probably just cut out there, but I was saying that those were push-ups. And as you saw, I've increased the number of sets I'm doing to 6 sets. And again, I'm doing that every 30 seconds. And I'll probably keep doing that for this week and next week. But that'll be the end of this video. Like and subscribe and leave a comment on anything you'd like to see in future videos. And I'll see you next time.